It's gonna take me several days to get over the fact that I got rid of that child of mine, that black 997 Porsche 911. I picked up as a wounded child, nursed it back to health, then rode it and drove it like crazy. Brought it on my dream trip to come to California and drive it up and down the coast. I'm gonna miss that car. It's gonna take me a couple days to get over this.
Until the new car comes.
But of course, I mean, as soon as the new car comes, I will be like, no regrets, because it's gonna be next level manual Porsche turbocharged racing piece of art.
Fireside chat time.
Fireside chat time. Frank and Matthew, aka Mr. Kai Kai and
Whatever, dude.
Mr. Bassett. Does this have alcohol in it? This one?
No, it's not. So you chose wisely or poorly. Depending on your mood, I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Lots of good times with that car. Sorry to be like I miss my car.
But no seller's remorse.
No, because the point is, I had to sell it to make sure everything worked for the new car.
It's true.
So the best plan, or my favorite option, maybe not the most cost effective, was to keep the white Porsche and then sell the two black ones. So I'll have a white one and a red one. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to do a single skid uninterrupted.
No. There's dogs and a child. Or not. Definitely dogs.
Dogs are okay for a shot, as long as dogs don't get burned.
Yep, so had the car for how many years?
Oh gosh, was it 4 or 5? I think it was 4 years solid.
I think it was 4 years. It was pre-COVID.
It was pre-COVID. I think about it in 2019.
And, yep, so 4 years, pre-pandemic car. And man, that was drama too. That whole story of that car was super drama. And it wasn't your drama, it was everyone else's drama. But that whole got a great deal on the car, and everyone accused you of sniping it out from under them because they wanted to cheat the guy out of a car. And you paid the guy a decent amount for a car that you thought had a blown engine, and then you realized after you actually did some research that that's not the case. But let's stay with that drama because the drama was great. All right, so go back to it was 2019.
I think it was August 2019.
It was Rensport.
Yeah, because then we went to Rensport, and
And we found the VP of Porsche Club America.
that's right.
And he was from Chicago, or he lived, but he not really Chicago. He's like from Indiana across the border or something. And he said because he had a Boxster, the Chicago Porsche Club's like, that's not a real car. That's not a real Porsche. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then he's like, so I started my own club, like Wayne, Indiana. And now I'm VP of everything at PCA.
Yeah, he started his own chapter.
So, screw those hosers who wouldn't let him in. You know, he's like, yes, at those guys. That was hilarious. He's like, yes, don't let them bother you. It's like, which island are you on? Start another one. Join a different one. And he's just like,
Yeah, he said there's the one on the Big Island. You can join that one and still get all the membership. And I was
because it's in Hawaii.
yeah.
Yeah, he was cool. It was all about how snooty the club could be, and how bad the people can be, and then how great they can be at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminded me of how it was car culture. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember those punks in auto shop. Car turned out to be great.
No, I enjoyed it. Frankie enjoyed it. He loved it.
Oh, kids in the back, yeah.
Ripping around the North Shore. That was so much fun. We have lots of great pictures and memories of that car. It'll live on forever. It was the 997.
I know.
It was the Mr. Cacti Special.
It was. Oh, so many people got touched by that car. Spirit will live on.
Now it's someone else's problem.
Sorry.
The spirit will live on. You know, it might be a little angry. It's no longer in the island. So it might be like, oh, so sorry, mainlander.
Sorry. Oh man, I bought that car. It had 127 or 128,000 miles on it. I sold it 155.
You need to put it on VinWiki with the original pictures.
Oh yeah, I got all those original pictures.
Yeah, put it on VinWiki. That way, you register the car on VinWiki. Be like, hey, I just sold this car. Here's the VIN. Here's where it was. This is why you know about it. And see where it ends up in 10 years.
The car was but that guy I bought the car from, he was super cool. The guy I sold the car to was kind of neat. He raced BMWs, he said. And he said he wants to track it, so I was like, all right, well, we gotta drive it slow until the oil warms up. When the oil gets to around the 200 line, then you can let it rip. And I, down on Victoria, like, didn't slow down for the turn, you know, made the turn at like 30 miles an hour, just hooked it a little wide and banged down a second, wound it all the way out about 6,500. Third for a second. Okay, now we're going fast. Brake check! Make it turn.
So, acceleration check, brake check.
And then we were, there was some little Dunkin' and a stop sign, I guess. I turned right on. It's hard to make the Porsche squeal when you brake protect. The ABS
and with those tires.
Those tires are good, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's hard to make it squeal.
Yeah, and the Kumho Cinema Performance tires on the front, and if you overcook them, they're pretty good. And then those rear tires are super good. I don't know how many miles he's going to get out, but they got to have around 3,400 miles on them, and they looked about 25 to 30% more autocross tires. The first year I owned it, it cost a bunch of money to get it fixed.
And time.
And time, yeah. I don't equate my time into it, which is sad, because then it would be a
You should, at this point, show like the peanut butter coming out of the cooling system as a cut in. And some of the other like crazy repair moments from prior videos. Should link those in. There you go.
Well, I'll link to the video there.
Video.
And yeah, you have to just watch the video.
It
Even
was
though
peanut butter. Because why?
the oil cooler failed. And it was at a spot where the oil is higher pressure, so it didn't allow the coolant into the engine oil. It's just the oil went into the entire cooling system.
Yeah, high side, low side pressure. Yeah, that's nuts. Good thing it was up high, so it didn't drain back down and settle and mix.
So at the time that happened, it also broke the coolant box, the reservoir. So it ran out of coolant because it overpressurized the cooling system. And popped that. Light turned on and he turned it off, luckily. But who knows, it ran out of coolant. But he pulled it over, they took it to the dealership. The dealership said, low motor, $32,000 for him. He said, Sell, fire sale. I ended up buying that car for $7,000. And I put, let's see, what was the first repair? Getting it running was about $3,600. That also included a bunch of tools I had to buy specifically for the car. And then once I got it running, I needed to do the AC, which was $3,000. When the clutch died, it was $3,000. And then I had to do the smog pump and get it decarbonized and rebuild the rear shock. So it's 7 plus 14, 21.
You got your rental money back.
I got my rental money back. Then it was just tires, brakes.
Consumable items.
Yeah, lots of oil changes, lots of air filters. So I sold it for $25,400 at the end. I had agreed to $25,500, but couldn't find that darn sticker, and I'm like, oh, that sticker's probably $100. I'll pay for it. It's sticker sitting on my engine lid, my patio. Black and white. And next time you come to Hawaii, I'll have a red car.
Which will be and we'll be there in like a month and a few days. A red car. You'll be eating ramen noodles.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be coming over. When you come over, I'll say, "Hey, Frank, can you take me to Costco? I'm stock up on ramen noodle by the case."
That's right. And we'll go to the poke place. We get lots of poke.
I'll go to the poke place.
Okay. Hot dog. Pepper smile.
We'll be landing soon, so please put away your carry-on items, including laptops. Ensure items stowed under the seat in front of you fit completely under the seat.
It's like really early, like 6 in the morning. I have to start working a little bit. I'm back in Hawaii, and I'm gonna miss that black 997. Things you may not know is like every time I had a bad day at work, I could get in that car and go for like a 4 or 5 mile drive, and everything is better. It was such a fun car. Oh my God. I miss it. Good memories, good times. But now I'm back from work. Back at work. See, the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. So I'm gonna be busy for the next week or so, and my car's gonna show up, the red one. So that'll be exciting. And I gotta focus on selling that 996. There was a guy who looked at it right before I left on my trip. He said he was interested to buying it. So if he buys it, and that means I sold both black cars, that means I'm guaranteed to keep my white 991.1, and that'll become my new daily beater. And then the 992 will become my date night autocross magic car. I'm thinking since it's gonna come Halloween time, I'm gonna call it the Scarlet Witch. I don't know. Thank you very much for watching. Aloha. Until the next one.